1,000 yen for a coffee? That's way too expensive. Hi everyone, it's Scott here from That's English School. 学校では教えてくれない英語の一つです。way too 海外ドラマとか洋楽とかよくある言い方ですね。例えば簡単すぎるだと It's too easy もっと強く表現したい場合は It's way too easy になりますね。すぐ使えますのでとっても便利だと思います。こういうちょっとした工夫で英語がどんどん楽しくなってきますね。簡単に言うと way too はあまりにはるかにすごく何々すぎるという意味ですね。Okay, now I'm going to show you how it's used. Let's get this show on the road. Part 1, way too plus an adjective. So in most cases, we use to in a negative way. Let's look at some examples. It's way too stuffy in here. Open a window. So can you see I use way too before the adjective. Way too stuffy. By the way, stuffy means hot and humid. He always arrives at parties way too early. He's so FOMO. FOMO? So what does FOMO mean? F-O-M-O. It means fear of missing out. So it's become a bit of a problem these days with social media. You always think your friends and family are always doing something better than you. A fear of missing out. FOMO. This apartment is way too small for my family. I have 5 kids, 2 cats, and a guinea pig. Yep, he's a big guinea pig. You are way too good for him anyway. There are plenty more fish in the sea. So this is very good if you're talking about a friend who has been dumped by boyfriend or girlfriend. You are way too good for him. This dessert is way too sweet for me. I can almost feel my teeth melting. This jacket is way too small for me. I need a bigger size. Panic. Can't get it. A whiskey. Okay. Cheers. This whiskey is way too strong for me. I think I'll just have an orange juice if you don't mind. Thank you very much. Cheers. Can I see it? That's way too expensive. I don't have that kind of money.
You are way too focused on making YouTube videos.
That fashion model is way too skinny. I'd like to take her out to the all-you-can-eat pizza place. Or, as Sam Smith says in his song, I'm way too good at goodbyes. If you want to listen to the song, I put a link down in the description, so please watch it later after this video. I'm way too busy to go out for drinks this week, but next week will probably be something something. And the choices are A, drinkable, B, able, C, enjoyable, D, doable. And the answer is D, doable. I'm way too busy to go out for drinks this week, but next week will probably be doable. So when something is doable, it means it is possible. In this case, he can't go for drinks this week, but he can go next week. It's doable. Part 2, way too many plus a countable noun. Let's take a look at some examples. There are way too many people on this train. I'm starting to feel claustrophobic. So when you feel claustrophobic, it means you have a fear of small spaces or confined spaces like an elevator or a busy train or in a box or something. Claustrophobic. There are way too many ramen places in this town. I wish there were more funky coffee shops. There are way too many words to remember for the TOEFL. I feel like throwing in the towel. So to throw in the towel basically means to give up. It comes from boxing. When one of the boxers is being beaten so badly, the people in their ring throw in the towel to say, we give up. You have way too many black t-shirts. Why don't you buy another color for a change? Yeah, of course, way too many. He thinks he's Steve Jobs. I've had way too many problems with this old car. I'm buying a brand new one next time. Yeah, just like this one here. So a brand new car means completely new. There are way too many ways to pay these days. I don't know which one to choose. My friend, something, way too many selfies on Instagram. I'm fed up looking at her face. And the choices are A. Sends, B. Posts, C. Ups, D. Lifts. And the answer is B. Posts. My friend posts way too many selfies on Instagram. I'm fed up looking at her face. So when we put something on social media, we often use the verb post. In Japanese, you can say 投稿する. However, I guess on Twitter, you tweet, don't you? Part 3, way too much plus an uncountable noun or a verb. Let's take a look at some examples. She talks way too much. She keeps jabbering on and on and on and on. So to jabber means to chat or to talk a little bit too much. I slept way too much on Sunday. I never got anything done. There's just way too much snow here in the winter. I want to emigrate to Australia. Immigrate means to move to another country. Immigrate means to move to this country. So, emigrate, immigrate. You paid way too much for that BTS coffee. I got this one at the home centre for half the price. Let's try some. Smooth like butter. You worry way too much about things. You spend way too much money on clothes. Don't you already have like 300 pairs of jeans? There is way too much crime in this city.
Hey you! Put your hands up! This is a robbery!
It's homework time! Okay, now I'm going to give you a Japanese sentence as usual, and I want you to try and change it into English, okay? Put your answer in the comment box below, okay? この日本語を英語にしてください。コメント欄のところに、書いてくださいね。後でチェックしますので、返事を楽しみにしてくださいね。Okay, so today's sentence is お腹いっぱい食べ過ぎて動けない。Okay, so try and translate this and remember to use way too in your sentence. Okay, that's the key point. Okay, I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much and good luck. And that's how we use way to something. Now, if you have any questions about today's video, please ask them in the comments down below. 何かわからないことがありましたらね、この動画について、ぜひぜひコメント欄のところに何でも聞いてください。日本語でも英語でも大丈夫ですよ。でも返事するときには、英語ですよ。Okay? I'm looking forward to any questions or comments. Now, the next video is going to be this one over here. It's my video. And the one over here is going to be a link to Sam Smith, as I talked about before, who sings, I'm way too good at goodbyes. Okay, so which one are you going to choose? This one? This one? I'll leave it up to you. Thank you.